Okay, I just thought I'd mention really quickly here about unbridling. It is significant how you do this because it can make bridling easier or not. So the idea, very simply, is for the head to lower and the bridle to come out without the head going up. And better if it doesn't clank them on the teeth and this type of carry-on, because they won't really appreciate that too much. Some horses are very mouthy and play with the bit all the way down, but the idea is to bring it out smooth. So my bridle has a chin strap on it, and that's simply because at this point we will be using a lot of one rein riding. So if I was to bend her here and she was to have some opposition, that bit could come right up through her mouth over to her ear, which doesn't work so well there. So this little bit doesn't really do much. Right now it could get in the way of unbridling. It could catch up, so I'm just going to undo this part so it just won't get in the way. And the process really is the same as bridling, just everything in reverse. So I'm going to ask her to lower her head. Okay, so just ask her to lower it a little bit, and can she keep it there? In other words, I don't want to have to be forcing it down. Now if the head gets thrown up in the air, then you're just going to ask her to go down a little bit and then release it. Just like that. Okay, so pretty much the opposites are the ears. Now what I'm doing is I'm holding it into the corner of her mouth. My wrist is clear, I'm holding it there, so it's not falling. I'll come down here. As I can control it, then I'll allow it to come down. So what I don't want to do is just slip it over her ears and it just bang, bang, bang down her teeth, or she's got it held up in her teeth, then she opens it and it whacks her. So I take it off her ears and I hold it. So that does not mean it's going to come out of her mouth. And then because my wrist comes forward like that, it just gives me the opportunity just to drop it when I want to. Right? Drop it out of her mouth when I want to. She does not ever have to learn that this gets the bit out of my mouth. Doesn't have to learn that. You could actually teach her that and opening your mouth like that gets the bit out of your mouth. And ideally you want them to open it up so that happens like so, and it comes out cleanly. It can be tough with some horses, you know, some horses are a bit fussy and they'll clunk it on their mouth and it won't bother them that much. They're just doing that sort of thing, but others will. So you've just got to do it the best way you possibly can, and that's about as good as I can do it. And as far as bridling and unbridling goes, every time I put the halter on, every time I take the halter off, I'm preparing for it by asking her to lower her head, bring it towards me. And now it's just a pattern, it's just how it is, so there's no fuss with it. So these little things can really mean a lot.